What's going on YouTube? So I'm just working right here on my Silverado since, you know, my fuel lines were damaged. I am replacing them and I do have braided steel lines. So I'm just going to show you real quick how I'm cutting them right now since I wasn't able to find, you know, many good videos on cutting the braided steel lines only with the grinder. Also, the reason that I'm cutting the fuel lines is because I changed up the lines in my truck right here since last time I had done the TBSS swap in the front for the intake. So let me see if I can show you real quick right here. Intake, you can kind of see it right there, but the lines, you know, they're kind of tucked away right here, and you can see a little bit of the blue, and then that red right there is going to that braided steel line. But pretty much, you know, I went ahead and ran this to the bottom of the truck right in this area, and I have my Corvette fuel filter going to the, you know, tank. But next time I'll try to do a better video of how I'm cutting the lines and doing all that on the intake swap in case you guys needed to know something like that, or, you know, it might help you out. But today I'll just be showing you how I'm cutting the lines. You know, I'm using the nylon braided line right here, and I am removing the braided steel line. So I'm getting rid of this, and I'm gonna just upgrade to this right here, but the tool right here will cut both of them. It's a tool made by Braided, and also this video is not sponsored by them. I did purchase it myself. So I decided to purchase these right here because, you know, I wanted to save some time and also headache because, you know, it makes it kind of hard to cut them up with the grinder, and this makes it real easy. So let me go ahead and take them out. All right, so these are the hose cutters right here. And you can kind of see their logo right there, says Vibrant. And I'll also have these linked down below in the description if you wanted to check them out right there. The hose cutters are kind of big, but they're actually lightweight. So these are made out of aluminum. And the only heavy part is pretty much in this area where it actually cuts. So this is the heavy part. And as you can see, you know, they're pretty light. And I'm not sure if you can kind of pick it up, but, you know, this is the heavy part right there. So not too bad at all. And they just give you a lot of leverage. So that's why they're pretty big right there. But they are very good at cutting. So that was a pretty smooth cut, and I'll go ahead and try the steel one. And I'm gonna cut down here instead of on the tape. So there it is, it cuts it right away. And that's what it looks like. Now I'll do another cut right here with some tape on it. All right. That's the second one. And I'll go ahead and remove this tape. So this is with the tape, and then this is with no tape. On the braided steel line, I do like the way that it cuts better with the tape because it keeps the strands more together versus, you know, no tape. It kind of opens them up right there. So I would still put tape on here, but it does cut them real good. So this is what they look like from the front, and from the back is pretty much the same thing. They got the rubber handles and the aluminum black bar right here. So these are some nice cutters right here. And if you're thinking about cutting a lot of braided hose, or you do this a lot, then this does make it faster and cleaner. So it does save you a lot of time right there. So if you're doing something like this, just make sure that the hose is all the way to the top and you can see the threads real close to the hose right there. And before threading this part in, I do like to put a little bit of painter's tape right here, something like this. So that way I know that this piece is not moving out of place and it's still gonna be, you know, pretty flush right there. Since I am gonna be using some of these right here that are not like the correct tool for it. And I'll start it off by hand right here. Just so I can get it in as much as I can, and then I can do the rest with the wrenches. And you'll feel it kind of getting kind of tight. There, so I got most of it in right there. And then the rest, I'll just finish off with the wrenches. And you can kind of see it didn't really move that much, so that's pretty good. You don't want to see a lot of black in this area, because then this is pretty much, you know, popping out this way. That looks pretty good. Let me see how it looks. So it's pretty close. I might just go a little bit just to keep it flat. But overall, as you can see, it didn't really move. So that's good right there. You don't want it, like I said, to move. So I'm just gonna do it a little bit so I can get it all straight up right there. That should be good right there. So now it's all flush. And even though I don't have the correct tools to like hold it in place, and it does scratch them up a little bit, but I don't really mind because I won't be seeing this. And if you really want to, you can add some tape on here. So that's the hose cutters right there, guys. Also, if this video helped you out or you like this content, don't forget to hit that like button down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We're coming.